how to overcome heartbreak. So this has nothing to do with just relationships or friendships for that matter. In general, in life, there may be a lot of times you feel very disappointed. You feel like you want to put all the blame to all the things that are happening on you. Taking responsibility for something and putting yourself down are two different things. When you're heartbroken, you tend to do that. You tend to blame everything in yourself in a way that is sort of punishing you. You know what I'm saying? So, the best way really to know how to overcome heartbreak is to know that things will get better. Things will get better, honestly. The situation you went through is something you needed to go through. I know that's very tough to hear, but it's something you needed to go through to shape who you are today. The experiences you go through in life helps you be able to handle what is coming next. So I wouldn't look at it as something to be down on for a while. Obviously, when things happen, you are going to feel some type of way. We're human. It's going to happen. But I want you to grieve and then come back to reality. Knowing that since you're here, there's hope. Since you're here, you can unfold the pages in your book of life. You know what I'm saying? So, don't be too down on yourself for the things that happened. Heartbreak is bound to happen. It's not going to be the last time you face it. So, what can you take from the situation? What about the situation is something you can use as constructive critique to you, to the situation? And how can you take what you went through and help it and use it to help you improve in your life? That's the approach you have to take. As much as I say that grieving is important, it can become a liability at some point. Right? We don't want to be crybabies over here. We do feel we're people, but take that experience and use it to make you stronger. Use it to make you more wise. Right? That's the best approach. As a young man, you get tied up to the past relationships you were in, what your friends think of you, how popular you seem to other people, what people think in general. But as you grow up, you start to realize a lot of those things don't really matter. Especially when you have so many responsibilities, you're trying to survive, you're trying to put food in the fridge, trying to get rent paid on time, you need transport to get to work, you need to exercise and all of these things. Those small things don't matter anymore. A peace of mind is actually something you seek as you grow up. You only know when you know. So if you're young listening to this right now, you may not know yet. You will know for sure. But all the things you've gone through, all the things that broke your heart, just know that things will get better. And more important things in your life will come along. Not to say that those experiences weren't important, but they're important for you to move on, for you to move to the next step. Never move back. Things happen. They happen for a reason. I hate saying that. I hate hearing it, but there's evidence of that, you know. So take it as it is. There's more wins to come. There's more pages within your book. Don't give up on the circumstances that just happened to you. You feel this way now, a year from now, you probably feel a lot better. Not probably, you will feel a lot better. A decade from now, you'll probably forget about the experience altogether. So, take it as a grain of salt. What can you learn from the situation? How can you use the situation to make you better now? Grieving after a certain point is useless. It keeps you in that emotional state. It keeps you from being proactive and makes you reactive to what happened. So, once it happens, grieve. Learn from the situation by taking what you can take from it that's constructive. Use it in your circumstances now, and use it to help you attract something better in the future. You know what I mean? Whether if it was a relationship, whether if it was a friendship, whether if it was a job opportunity you weren't qualified for, use that experience to learn from it, to then go back with the qualifications you needed to be hired. You know what I mean? So proactivity is always going to beat reactivity. As men, we need to stop being in our feelings. It hurts to hear it, but it's the truth. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to give information so that you can use it in your life, so that you don't get burnt by being ignorant. Right? That's the advice I have. Don't be sobbing, crying, remaining in an emotional state for something that happened in the past. What keeps you depressed, with regret, and very anxious is focusing on things you cannot control. Fixating on the past, that brings regret. Fixating on the future, you don't really know what's going to happen, so it makes you anxious. All you really have is the present. And in the present moment, take all your life experiences and use it in a way that helps you grow as a person. Alright? Crying, sobbing, opening up doesn't solve the problems. What's in the past is in the past. You're heartbroken, I understand. But it's time to move on. It's time to move to the next step. In order to move to the next step, you have to be stronger. Because that next step requires you to be a certain character. Staying in that heartbreak, breakup, whatever state, that thing that is coming, you're preventing it from coming because you're not in a state to receive it. Can't be heartbroken forever, folks. I know it hurts. I know it's not fair, but you have to move on. You have to. Take it. Every situation that happened to you, take something from it that's constructive. Use it in your current, and your future will be bright. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you so much for watching the video. If this video gave you any value whatsoever, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos like this. May God bless you, and I'll see you next video.